shifting gears a little bit, right? When you started with me, how much were you currently at with your freelancing, if you don't mind sharing these numbers?
Yeah, sure. So at the moment of freelancing, it really depends. But mostly it's around 10 to 12K a month.
But when you, I mean, when you like when we first started,
Oh, when I first
because
started,
that it will build up to
I
my
was
question.
around 4.5K a month
Okay,
on
like
freelancing basis.
5k month.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you added the agency, and so freelancing skyrocketed to like 12.5 now, and then the agency told me it was like another 12.5, right, or 12 or something.
Yeah, around
Okay,
13.5.
13. Okay,
At the
so
moment,
13.
15 already.
So it went like from 0 to like 13 as well. So total, you're at 25.5k.
Yeah, and then think I
Oh,
closed 2 clients last week, so we are at
okay.
28 at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
Goal is 40K, man.
That's very solid. Now the reason why I ask that is because my question is, what are some of the things that, and this may be on the personal side of things, right? It may be completely different. It may be completely like the exact same thing, but it could be like completely different. Like what are some of the things that you've seen change in your personal life as you scaled up your income?
Peace of mind. Well, just peace of mind. It's really going on holiday and don't caring about the money, but it's also like you have something to fall back on, right? It's like you don't live paycheck to paycheck. You live something and then you work for something and you can enjoy it because you did it. It's your business. It's something that you created and it's working well. And especially when you go away for a week and you have somebody who is doing strategy or something, it's amazing then, right? Because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can trust those people. And purely financially, in a financial perspective, it's just like, okay, I like that. I have it. It's such like I know it's cheesy, right? And I fully understand that, right? But financial freedom, it's sometimes so enjoyable to just say like, hey, let's go on a restaurant, let's go eat somewhere, let's enjoy a ski trip somewhere. It's just changing your mind from day to day and just don't have a care about it in the world on that one. It's so cheesy and so cringy, I know, but that's the lucky part, I guess. That's,
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that, man. Like I think the unconsciously, I feel like the thing about money is like unconsciously, if you don't have it sorted, it weighs on your mind even, and you don't even realize, because you don't even know what, like, because at the time when you don't have money, like you don't know what the opposite looks like, or the opposite feels like, where like you walk into like a restaurant, right, and you're with your homies and you're not looking at how much like the dish that you want actually costs. It's like, oh, I want that, so I'll just like have it. Like it sounds cheesy, but I do think that that's a feeling that, I mean, money. We live in a capital society. Like money is a lot of things are run by money, right? And when you don't have that burden on your shoulders, or it's not weighing on your mind, or I have to pay this bill, like, how should I allocate my budget so that I can make it? It's you tap into a different type of freedom that allows you to then even skyrocket even more, because now you're spending your time thinking about other ideas and all the companies you can create and all that stuff.
yeah. And you know what? That's fun thing about having financial freedom. It's maybe not that you're spending the money, but it's more like you have so much room for experimentation. Like I spend so much making just mistakes every month. I hire people to help me with social media. I hire people to design new business structures. I hire somebody who need create new websites that I don't ever use, by example.
Yeah.
It's it's so valuable because like I spend so much money finding right people at the moment that it's worth it for me. I spend like I don't know 4K, 3K sometimes a month on just freelancers who perform like a landing page designs for me, right? And it's fun because I know that I will be losing 2K because the landing page will not convert or will be bad, whatever it is. But
Yeah.
spending that 1K on that particular landing page that actually is really good, and the guy that behind it, and really like, okay, you're worth it because you did it and it's really good and I enjoyed it and here's the money, and including that person into the team, that's wonderful. I've also a lot of students who are working for me, and yeah, like you pay them by the hour and you never know if they are well or bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's worth it. It's really worth it. If you have financial freedom, just experimenting them, giving the people a chance, opportunity to actually show them their skills and getting paid for it immediately. That's just, in my opinion, worth it. So yeah. that's also when I enjoyed financial freedom.
That's a really good point. I think like it becomes almost like a game, right? Where you can like test different things and experiment and like you're changing different variables and building cool stuff that maybe like it doesn't turn out to perform, but it gives you that ability to at least attempt to truly fulfill your potential, right? And then also the amazing feeling that it is to like be able to take care of people, right? When you see like, you just sorted someone financially, right? And now they can pay for their apartment, they can pay for a nice apartment and even have like extra, like that's a really cool feeling. Take care of their family, all that stuff. I think that's a really cool feeling that as entrepreneurs, like, it feels really good, right? Especially once you get past that false period where it's like, you're in a way selfish, where you're constantly thinking of yourself. Like once you overcome that and the money is like out of the way now, like now you can start thinking about the bigger picture and the bigger mission. And that's really when it gets really fun.